And what kind of rough things? What's going on?
Well, I had a friend pass away now. A friend of mine is missing also. So it's been, well, depressed, and now it's just a mix of emotions. It's like one after the next, so.
This all happened in a couple months span?
Yeah. It's crazy. The world is crazy, Mark.
And how did your friend die?
He was stabbed.
Unity is about youth helping youth. It's not just about helping youth, it's about youth helping young people find what they love to do, find their positive expression.
We look young, you know what I mean? So like when they see us and they hear our stories, like, wow, that's me now. You know, so if I start going the right direction from now, you know what I mean, things might turn out better.
It's great when young people can feel very connected, when they can say, look, this is my art form, it's very interesting, it stimulates me, this belongs to me.
Using art as a vehicle for social change is something that I live by. And seeing that Mike was using the exact same medium as a way to outreach and get young involved, and to see a lot of the people who are on stage even today who came through Mike was a definite click, and I just couldn't, I obviously wasn't going to say no.
Don't lift your pen or pencil off the page. The idea is to keep writing and filter your mind, let it drain.
This right here is a creative, respectful environment. This is no longer your classroom. This is just a creative environment space. Everybody respects everybody.
To hear those young men upstairs talking about peace and freedom and doing what's good for you, and it doesn't have to involve violence or getting into somebody's face or that kind of stuff, is exactly the kind of stuff that we want to talk about and have kids talking about. But they take it so much more to heart when they hear from somebody their own age, their own culture, their own background, because they realize, because some of these guys look like some of the people we see in the news, right, for all the wrong reasons. And so to see then young people who are trying to sort of change that and move that in a different direction, I think is very powerful.
We have a cipher at the end where everyone comes together in a circle, and in the cipher, the one rule that I have is that you got to encourage whoever goes in. It kind of like puts everyone on the same level. No one's judging anyone else. You know, you might have bullies and people being bullied in the same circle. When you get them in a cipher and everyone's cheering them on in this positive energy, you see everyone open up. And then the best of each person, the best qualities of each individual start to come out. And it's actually, it's a beautiful thing.
Anything that connects with kids in what adults view a positive manner, and this is one of them, is a good thing.
I feel it does help kids because a lot of youth, they're now influenced by hip-hop, and it's not the real form of hip-hop, right? So to have people come in that know the culture and teach the culture, as well as spread a positive message about non-violence and stuff, I think it's pretty effective.
My school was holding auditions for hip-hop to stop violence, and it was because of the community I grew up in. I understand why they'd want to. Hip-hop can really motivate someone to do certain things, so I knew hip-hop is like the best way, and it's my outlet as well as a lot of other people's, to stop violence and to do other things better with your life.
They're actually taking the time to listen to you. You know, you feel like you're actually worth something. You feel like you're doing something good with your life. You don't feel like you're wasting any time.
I have never in my life seen our youth so engaged. They were lifted, they were inspired, and I saw the very best in those students. I left inspired. I left very humbled by what I had seen.
It was a connection that showed them the positive side of something that they've seen before.
I never saw those guys before in my life. They just wanted to help me out. They supported me. You know, so that's what they do. They support each other. They support people like me. They support people who get influenced by everything, you know? They support the kids. They support the message. And they make sure that the wrong message doesn't spread, because it's like a virus. It spreads and starts to kill people.